everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 1 of 2 for today.
But first, a new word from our sponsors. Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by ZocDoc. ZocDoc is an online marketplace that connects patients to doctors within their insurance network. You can filter by location, specialty, insurance network, and even patient reviews. All this at no cost without giving your personal data. Using ZocDoc is free. Visit ZocDoc.com/AngryJoeShow to find and instantly book an appointment with a provider who will listen, understand, and support you.
Guys, we've hit the new year, which means all of those healthy resolutions and then finding a doctor in your insurance network. And you can see which ones are available and what is covered.
Yeah, and with how complicated medical insurance is and what doctors accept here in Texas, this makes it easier for you to find a doctor in your network. And you don't have to spend time calling everyone and spending all that time.
You can select in-person visits, telemedicines, and ZocDoc actually covers 150,000 practices in all 50 states. Again, guys, ZocDoc is completely free. Visit ZocDoc.com/AngryJoeShow to find and instantly book an appointment with a provider who will listen and support you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. Check it out. Guys, check out the links down below. Thank you so much. And, oh yeah, if you want, we got some new shirt designs as well on the Rogues Apparel store. So go check those out. And thank you for supporting the show. Alex, in gaming news, just finished the top 10 worst video games of 2015. Go check those out. We will be doing some lists for movies, best and worst, and potentially a new list. I'm still looking into it. And then I think the boys are going to be streaming tomorrow on Twitch because I will be beginning my High Guard review. I think that should be a quick one. Let's make a small... I know nobody gives a shit about High Guard.
Maybe
probably not going to get any
weekend.
views. But what else came out in January,
Maybe
right?
this weekend you got to hold off. They might do like 10 on 10, 20
10
on
on
10.
10. They keep adding stuff, right? They just added 5 on 5. Me and the boys played that. So I'll try to make a quick review. I don't know. I keep saying that, but my reviews always blow up to an hour. But this one I'm really going to try.
review.
I should be like, it sucks.
Like how?
Or something. So we'll do that. And then, so stay tuned for that. And there's more news upcoming, but I'll save that for next week. We'll see how that pans out. But okay, so yes, now what the hell, Alex, has been going on in gaming news? Slow week, medium week,
Schmedium week.
Schmedium.
We got some. It's timely because you just talked about a video you just put out, and I got some MindsEye news.
Oh,
yeah.
MindsEye.
MindsEye 2,
was on the
baby.
list.
So
two.
Somewhere. Don't spoil it, Joe.
there was a big Agent 47 crossover with MindsEye that was planned.
What?
And so it got canceled.
No, don't say
Why?
it isn't so.
It was
You're
gonna take-
telling me that we can no longer play
We can't play as insert name here.
Hitman,
He was one of my favorite
Agent
characters.
for MindsEye.
Yeah.
No,
It was going to be a crossover mission,
say it ain't so.
but it's not happening.
Oh my God, I can't even believe that they did a crossover. How much money? Oh, okay.
Because they were the publisher. They were the
IO
publisher, yeah.
Interactive was like, hey, you have to do this with. They're like, what? I refuse to put Agent in that game, and they're like, well, we're the publisher. You have to do it.
What was the main character's name in MindsEye?
Jacob, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
Guessing. I'm guessing.
It's like, no.
Agent 47
That
was
guy.
scheduled to appear in the game by Build a Rocket Boy. Stealth gameplay. It was going to bring Hitman stealth gameplay into MindsEye
With timers.
cinematic world, focusing on a special mission as shown in the YouTube video. Oh shit! I gotta
Special
take
was in
this, we'll put it up
quotations.
here.
It's super special.
Special.
That's not what I want to hear. It's like I feel.
Why was it canceled, Alex?
Because they realized that they didn't want to destroy the value of their own IP by putting it in MindsEye.
Due to a rocky, critically poor launch of MindsEye in June 2025, the Hitman contact was postponed with the team focusing instead on performance patches, and then eventually, I guess, canceled, right?
Because of people like you, Joe, on the internet.
What?
Saboteurs!
Yep, saboteurs.
It was
would've been
my
great.
fault?
Yes.
You were paid.
Yeah, you were paid to be negative on the game. You didn't even give it a
saboteur.
fair shake.
Who paid me? Where is that money? I need that money, man. God damn it. Oh, I cannot believe this. That's okay. I'm gonna be honest. It's a little sad. That would have been hilariously memey to fire that game up one more time and to do all the glitches in there. But maybe it is best for him to never have shown up in the game. So all we have now is this, Joe, where Agent 47 slowly walks into the frame while he's looking at the shitty city. So just back it up, hit it in reverse, and then.
Well, I was thinking about the Simpsons, the grandpa meme, or the little clip where he walks in the door, puts his hat down, and walks out.
Yeah, but you could just reverse the clip, and it works too. He was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" The fucking Joe Pesci.
Sad day for those 5 eyes lovers. Right?
No, man.
5, 6.
There are no people who love that game.
There is.
I think there are PR companies and like bots and shit. Like I think there's people that enjoy it, but not that much. All right, and we're at the time of the year where boardrooms are looking around, going, "Hey, how can we bump up that stock price before the end of Q4?
Oh,
what can we do?" So Amazon has announced layoffs. 16,000 roles are going to be impacted. So it's the second round of layoffs in 2 months. Some of it gaming, which is the reason we bring it up.
16,000. Jesus.
Yeah. So. That's not good.
Nobody from the top?
No.
Nope.
And if those people get cut, they get parachutes.
Nobody from the top? You mean like Jeff Bezos? He can have like one less yacht and keep all of those people on? No. Why would he ever do that?
Yeah. So most U.S.-based employees have 90 days to look for a new role internally, which is nice, I guess, but the vast majority of them probably won't.
What the fuck? That's on top of the 14,000 they let go in October.
Yeah.
That was last year. We covered that too, I think.
Yeah, but so what happens is at the end of the year, at the end of March, they get to look at it and go, look, we have this many employees now, and this is what our profits are, and look, the losses are low and the profits are high, and so this is really good for the stock price. And then once they do that, then they'll probably hire some people back if there's need, or they'll just replace people with their own horrible AI products. So, yay!
Oh, I should read their letter because their letter is real good. This is what you see into the mind of a CEO. As I shared in October, this is the letter you're fired, but then they mentioned the last time they fired your friend. As I shared in October, we've been working to strengthen our organization.
Yeah.
By firing people. By reducing layers. Right, we're going to reduce layers. Joe, what is this? Get out of here. You're a layer. Get out of here.
People.
Increasing ownership of people at the top.
Yes.
And removing bureaucracy. While many teams finalized their organizational changes in October, other teams did not complete that work until now. The reductions we are making today will impact 16,000 roles across Amazon, and we're again working hard to support everyone whose role is impacted. Oh, my role is impacted. You mean my role is completely gone? Oh, I'm just impacted. Well, how do I deal with that impact? That starts with offering most U.S.-based employees 90 days to look for a new role.
So generous.
Oh, what?
So generous.
How generous of you to offer me 90 days to look for a new role.
Can I have my job back? That'd be generous.
Yes,
timing will vary.
4 months.
Timing will vary internationally based on local and country level requirements. So this is from only U.S. based. If you're in another country, fuck off.
Well, actually, it's the opposite. It's
Okay.
Worse in the U.S. because other
Fuck
countries
the US.
say you have to have reason and like there's unions.
Yeah, they
and all
fuck
these
us
other
over
things.
hard here. Then for teammates who are unable to find a new role or Amazon or who choose not to look for one, we'll provide transitional support, including severance pay, outplacement services, and health insurance benefits as applicable, and more. While we're making these changes, we continue hiring and investing in strategic areas and functions that are critical to our future. Some of you might ask if this is the beginning of a new rhythm we are announcing broad reductions where we are announcing broad reductions every few months. That is not our plan. But as we always have, every team will continue to evaluate the ownership, speed, and capacity to invent for customers and to make adjustments as appropriate. That's never been more important than it is today in a world that's changing faster than ever. I'm grateful for how our teams continue to deliver for customers, for each other, and for the incredible things we're building together. Thank you, Beth from Amazon. Wow. Thanks, Beth. That's a master class and bullshit. I love that.
Yeah.
That's bullshit translator material. Whew.
It's a person from Shrek, the king. He's like, some of you will die.
Farquaad,
yes. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I was like, oh, how generous of you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that happens a lot. We talk about it every time it does, especially with gaming companies and stuff like this, because they would get rid of a lot of people.
Yeah.
They reduce their total expenditures. They show everyone how well they're doing. The stock price goes up. Amazon likes to do stuff like stock buybacks, which they because they want to own more of their own things and filter it more. So it's like it's.
And then they get new hires for a cheaper price.
Price. It's like, oh, we do have a role for you, but it's at a junior position. Yeah. It's like, well, I've been here for 10 years. It's like,
that's why they're saying, hey, we're going to help you find a job internally at Amazon somewhere else where there's lower pay and less job security, less benefits, because that's the whole point of this. The whole point of it is
to reduce costs.
Yeah. Even though you're still making record profits and your profits have gone up,
and
especially post-COVID.
Shit ton of money.
Yeah.
But
I saw this post somewhere, I forgot where it was, where, somebody put together all of the layoffs recently. Yeah. And it's like thousands and thousands and thousands of employees. And then somebody was like, where are they all going? Like, where are all those people going? So it's hard out there.
They're sitting at home watching The Price is Right. And that's it.
This fucking sucks.
Yeah. Good thing we're not doing financial reporting as often as we used to, because then people get to see what things look like. All right.
Thanks, Trump. This is Trump's America. Fuck him. Fuck him.
We got some news from Samsung and SanDisk and others are about to double the price of NAND memory chips this year.
But it just happened.
These are the ones for SSDs.
Wait a minute.
But it just happened.
Yeah, but not for these ones, Joe, but for RAM and other stuff. No.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
AI, Joe. We need this stuff for AI.
Farms, your fucking crypto. Did you hear the U.S. dollar's collapsing and Trump wants us to switch to crypto? That's fucking great. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work real well. I think we are in a dystopian future. I think we've already arrived.
Maybe. But, so if you're planning on getting SSD, I'd do so pretty quick.
I might just get one just in case.
Just put it in a box in your safe.
Yeah.
The SSD
just
will be
in
worth,
case right now. That's fucking crazy.
When is this going to stop?
Never.
So the problem is some of these high-end tech things require very, very, very specific type of factories that are not easy or cheap to build, and they are building them. It's just slow. And so eventually we'll get to the point where supply will meet some of the demand. We're just not there yet.
But it's never going to be there. It's going to double in price and go here.
Yeah. So the other issue is everyone gets used to making a certain amount of money for the things that they make, and even when supply does increase, they're not going to lower the price. Chicken wings, motherfuckers. We keep bringing up chicken wings.
Because it's true.
There was a chicken shortage, and chicken wings tripled in price. And then now there's no more chicken shortage, have they gone down in price? No.
Because not to the original price.
Fuck you, that's why.
But they'll give you a few cents off, and look at how magnanimous
how generous we are. It's like you're still making 3 times as much money, and that is the chicken wing
business.
Unfiltered corporate greed.
Yeah.
Take the training wheels off. Everybody has just taken the training wheels off, and all regulations. Fuck regulations. Let them go fucking wild. Look at what that has done.
Regulators.
Look at what that has done. Jesus. Okay, so SSD shit. I saw a story. I was like, hopefully somebody can come save us. We need somebody to make
Jesus. We need Jesus.
Undercut prices everywhere. And I saw like one, China will save us, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not really sure if I could trust the Chinese SSDs.
That's why you need to get a SSD
and
from
then it's
Temu.
probably going to be tariffed out the ass.
Temu SSDs,
Temu
pretty cheap.
SSD. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the quality there.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, it's gonna be great.
It just says in the fine print that SSD stands for something different, and so
Oh, right.
when something else shows up, it's like, hey,
It's not a solid state drive.
Yeah.
It's
stupid.
a stupid state drive.
I got an SDD, super duper
Yeah.
drive.
You got
got
an
STD?
Oh, STD. That's what I thought you
STD.
said.
No, SDD.
We bought an SSD
Super
from
duper
China.
drive.
Turned out to be an
I was
STD.
like, oh god.
You got an STD from Temu?
Fuck. We joke and we laugh as we are
You have-
crying
You have
inside.
to. You have to laugh at the pain, man.
Yeah,
You
laugh
got
at the
to.
pain.
Like, what? Are you just gonna be moping around? Look, every time
Yeah.
you open up the news, it ain't
It's something.
good.
It's
man.
something worse.
It
It's
ain't
something worse.
good.
Yeah.
Goddamn AI, and then we'll watch that stupid AI. It's all AI.
Oh, the Darren Aronofsky.
Darren,
Yeah, absolutely
yeah.
no. I don't think anyone should support that. And
The trailer just like no,
Yeah, awful.
no,
Absolutely awful.
But he
But-
made some good movies though.
yeah, but
Requiem for a Dream was my fave.
yeah, but not anymore. Now it's just like AI's used to trick old people into believing certain-
Everything.
Yeah,
It's like I saw this guy do fuck. Like,
it's
what was
propaganda. AI, stop it.
it?
Elmer,
Yeah.
get off the internet.
The ones that kind of freak me out for the elderly is all the people fighting with ice and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, there's a lot of
Wildly,
ice. Yes.
wildly fake videos. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
What is it? Jensen Huang?
Yeah.
Uh,
video.
He's like, yeah, quoted, over the next 10 years, TSMC will likely increase their capacity by much more than 100%. So this is a very substantial scale up in the next decade. We need a lot of memory this year. I think that the entire supply chain is challenging this year because demand is so much more. So there's no signs of letting up, no signs of slowing. But demand for his company is pretty damn high, so I think he's happy. But those looking to buy a graphics card or some
Do it
fucking
now.
RAM, no, it's we're already screwed.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's
2026 isn't looking quite so rosy, so you're gonna have to be picky and choosy with the things that
Yeah.
you do. So if you do buy something, make sure that it's good. TSMC, I wonder what that stands for.
It's a Taiwan Semiconductor. They're actually opening a
right,
new
yeah.
factory in Arizona, and so that's
Okay.
it's a big thing that they're actually opening one here. They've been working on it for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
It takes forever to build these things up.
As he's walking out of this $1 trillion dinner, apparently, he said the TSMC needs to work very hard this year because I need a lot of wafers.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Great.
His company is doing really well because all these other companies are trying to build this house of cards. But the problem is we've seen with like OpenAI and some of these other companies is that it turns out that no one actually wants this shit. Other than the people trying to profit off of it.
Yeah.
And so
It'd be cool
what's
if they were-
dangerous about this whole situation and people need to be careful is like
Yeah.
it's like we look at do you know how much Tesla's stock is worth?
No, I don't.
It's worth more than the top 35 automakers in the world combined. You know how many cars
Nobody
they sell?
fucking right.
And
Nobody
so
buys that shit.
It's based on people's hopes and dreams
right,
of
and
what
now they're pivoting to robots. They're like, hey, we're gonna stop making
Yeah.
the Model S and the Model X, and we're gonna make some robots. I've seen your robots before. They fucking suck.
And so, but the problem that we have with some of these like meme stocks and these other like these stocks where they're built on hype and dreams and memes is that people actually do put their fucking retirement and shit in them, and they may not be real. And so, Nvidia we know has a super solid base. They've been awesome for a really long time, but their main people they're selling to are these companies that are
Propped up.
so.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
too big to fail, maybe not. Who fucking knows? But all right, back to video games. Hey, Dispatch. They're removing nipples, and you know,
Love 'em.
Yeah, nipples
love
or,
nipples,
or
Joe?
Dispatch or censorship.
Why? Wait a minute.
I'll let you
There's
decide.
floppy cocks. Why are they removing that? I don't believe you.
Yeah. So the core, they have to do it for Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
When
Nintendo-
Nintendo enters the room, all right, everybody, censor everything, cover your ears, cover your mouth. Poor little Nintendo,
Nintendo shows
is
up.
here.
What'd you say? Censor? Say that word again. Trademark.
Yeah.
It's mine. It's mine. I'm a trademark censoring.
Yeah, any
Damn
sound that
it.
plays, a coin jingle or opening Zelda, opening the fucking
I'd seen more
chests. we get copyright claimed.
Yeah.
No, everybody close their ears and close their mouths. Nintendo just walked into the room. You got to censor everything for them.
Yeah, there's
even though they know people are I mean, Jesus Christ, they have 60-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds still buying the stuff because they grow and they age. But to them, they
Well,
are
you gotta have
perpetual
some money to
children.
buy it too.
They are
though,
perpetual children, right?
fucking expensive.
Them motherfuckers have disposable income.
Yeah, because like
okay?
again, Legos are not for kids. You see
Right.
the prices
Legos
on those
are
bad
not for
boys?
kids no
I was
more.
like, nah, I can't even afford that. I'm good.
No,
Yeah.
shut up, Joe. We know you're gonna continue buying the Legos.
Yeah, I'm still. I
Not
still
the
want
$1,300. I mean, some are crazy.
fucking the Lego or the fucking Lego Death Star.
We'll buy a bunch of gray blocks and we'll build
you
our
gonna-
own Death Star.
It's $1,000.
No,
it's
no.
not
If
that.
you buy a big
Stop
thing
it.
of
3D print it.
yeah.
I shouldn't tell you to stop it, Joe. I got so much plastic crack in
Yeah.
that room over there that, but I don't know. We're probably spending about the same. All right.
But yeah, players were met with black bars and censored language during scenes depicting nudity and explicit audio. So there's a couple
Explicit
scenes.
audio.
know,
There's
Yeah, then listen here, mother-father.
Yeah, Monday to Friday.
I thought it was more when you know there's certain scenes in there, so I
Yeah.
guess they mute the audio on the Switch too. I guess I don't know.
So, I mean, they say that the core narrative and gameplay experience remains identical to the original release. Honestly, the nipples didn't make the game, but, you know, people are still like, hey, kind of wanted to play this game as intended. And,
Would it be cool
Yeah,
if you
you
don't
would-
add extra censorship?
Yeah, because it kind of sucks. It's like, hey, you know what you're buying. It has a rating on the game. Why don't you be a parent and be a parent?
you can't tell parents to
Oh,
be
I'm
parents.
sorry. It's like,
Joe, are you crazy?
Half the things we talk about as far as children protection goes, someone in the comments is always like, hey, why don't we make the parents make sure that the kids aren't doing, and then the parents usually, there's like
What
9
you
million
say?
downvotes
Yes.
and they get mad. It's like, look, it's tough because kids they were given iPads at 2 years old and
Yeah.
never got off iPads. But it's like, I think it's supposed to be their job, but no, censored, no nipples,
okay, well,
Cool.
that
No.
sucks.
no nipples. All right.
On Nintendo Switch 2.
On Nintendo Switch 2.
You can have all the nipples you want on PC. Come join us.
Yeah, wait. I was going to say, you're not going to see me. I was like, yeah, you have.
Yeah,
You're gonna
a
see
bunch of-
Joe's nipples as
bunch of
well.
times.
Come on, Joe.
Man,
Come
you
on,
seen
see
me,
Joe's
whatever.
nipples. Yeah, watch your back, Joe. You gotta watch your back.
Watch your back. All right, Google has released Project Genie, which is an AI tool for creating playable worlds that can feature copyright IP. And
what?
so you type into a prompt and you'd be like, hey, make me a world that looks like Super Mario. Well, not Super Mario, but, you know, there's like green tubes, and then there's a plumber with a mustache and red shirt and blue overalls and an M on his hat.
Super Marion.
Yeah, but with no N.
I thought you were talking about the Genie where you put it on the Sega.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, they're Game Genie. And I had, Game Genie and Game Shark. They had them at swap meets. Yeah. But yeah, so they released this tool, and then people freaked out. Like a lot, game companies almost across the board were down 10% as far as like stock price went.
Yeah.
Because people were worried about, it's like, oh my God, every random user is going to be using tools like this to create their own worlds and like, you know, abuse IPs and do all these other things. And then more other people were looking at it going like, who the hell trained this AI? You cannot be using copyright material to train AI, even though we have.
That's where they pull from, though.
Remember all that story that we went over where Meta had used thousands, tens and hundreds of thousands of copyrighted books and stuff to train their AI, and all of these authors are like, "Wait a minute, you stole our work, and your AI is going to be recreating stuff from all of our collective works," and then that went nowhere. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It's super cool. But yeah, this is kind of the same. So,
Goddamn.
pretty sweet.
And so that caused adverse effects to the gaming industry.
Yeah, 10% stock price is down. Like, people were worried about it. And look, a lot of it's
Video game, because I saw a few stories. Video game industry crashing, and I'm like, I think we're doing pretty well for all considering, but 10% is pretty big.
Yeah.
And obviously, the market reacts. They're very reactive. So hopefully,
things will bounce back for
bounce
sure.
back.
But I mean, this is a big deal because this is another AI tool.
Genie 3.
And, the problem with
3.
these tools is that it all depends on how you use them. But most of these people, as we see, are using them in ways that we don't appreciate. We saw Activision add a bunch of Call of Duty and AI things in there, and Battlefield had AI things in there. They had images with guns with 2 barrels, like a barrel coming out of the bottom for no fucking reason.
Okay, I gotta get this to Joe. Okay, so I saw Unrelated was like a real life open world generated game that looks like Grand Theft Auto, only like real. And I'll send this to you, Joe. You can put it up here. Fuck. It's crazy. Well, first, AI generated video games, we've seen them before. They look like fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And, I think it's smoke and mirrors because if you actually play it, you would know instantly it was a piece of shit. But I'm not going to put it past AI, Genie 3, Genie 4, Genie 5, being able to eventually overcome some of that stuff. And this is a wild, wild world and a wild time right now.
Yeah.
Because we're transitioning. I mean, there's shit that I'm saying is like, is that even fucking real right now?
Yeah, that's
in
the scary
2025. What's it going to be when our kids grow up? Because like 2045, 2050, you're not going to be able to fucking tell the difference.
Because that's looking pretty good.
That is looking pretty
Before
good.
we had that weird fucking Will Smith eating the spaghetti.
Right.
Yeah, the real bad one.
Okay, that's fucking terrible. But now going to this is like...
Yeah.
I don't even know, though, if I want it to be this realistic looking. It just looks kind of weird to me. It's like almost too real.
Yeah.
I prefer some like a nice balance between the two. Now seeing what it actually looks like.
Well, they get uncanny valley whiffs when stuff gets too close, but you can tell that it's off. I mean, the real danger here is, let's say that you're behind Grand Theft Auto, right? Strauss Zelnick is looking at it and going, wait a minute. You just typed, I want a city that looks like San Andreas in there. It literally just ripped off our game. How do they combat anything? Like, they're like, well, it's our protected IP. I have to fire all these people now. Like, we're in an interesting spot with it, with all this stuff.
But my suspicion is that this is kind of, I mean, clearly, to me, that's a video. Okay, you've got a video game and you got a video.
Yeah.
It's very easy to generate a video that looks like a Grand Theft Auto experience. You're walking around, you're punching a random NPC.
We saw a cool Anthem video.
Right.
And that wasn't
It's
even
fake. It's bullshot, right? It's pretty easy to create a bullshot thing in AI right now, but to create an entire game with fucking assets, with fucking working parts, with fucking bugs and glitches wiped and passed and sorted out.
I'm willing to test out this AI.
You would immediately fall through the world. Like,
Joe, do it.
Yeah.
Fuck them up. Fuck up these
I'll
guys.
find some bugs.
Find the goddamn bugs.
Well, you're not
So,
supposed to
while
play
this
like
does
that. They
look
don't tell me how to
scary-
play.
So while it does look scary and then it's making people freak out and stock prices are going down momentarily, I think they have to realize this is not a real functioning game as far as I'm aware. This is a video of what it could look like in the future. And I think we're still a few models away from that.
Yeah, the benefit here is you could look at a small team of people that don't have any experience making video games, using this to make video games, and that's the dream. That's the poster child. Small teams being able to make
But
big
are
team
they
video
going
games.
to be able to overcome the stigmata of AI? Because anytime anybody brings up anything AI, they're shouted down. There's this is fucking garbage.
Yeah.
I don't want to support it.
That's in the future, right? But so it is now. But I mean, I think what they're hoping is they'll say that that's who it is. The problem is the reality of the tool that we've seen over and over again since the beginning of the use of fucking tools is people who own the company are going to fire all the fucking people, saying we only need one person to fix what the AI made. And it's like, I don't necessarily want to support things that have you laying off 16,000 people every couple months, or video game companies firing all their people because they want to do stuff like that. So it's like, this is not something that I want to support.
And you're telling us that fucking Rockstar Games spent $2 billion making...
That's more than 2 Star Citizens.
Making fucking Grand Theft Auto. That's more than 2 Star Citizens. So you're telling me they wasted all that money when all they could have done is fired up Genie 3? And no.
Well, they could spend $500 million and then fired up Genie 3.
No.
Instead of $2 billion.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think that even with $500 million to make a game within Genie 3. No.
Yeah.
But it is scary and it needs to be looked at. And honestly, this is is this really the direction that we're going in? Is this?
Yes.
I don't know. You think so? I mean, Joe,
yeah.
we're not going to movies with 3D glasses anymore. At least I'm not. Fuck 3D.
That was just a
Fuck 3D.
But I think that was just like a little.
You think it was just a little thingamajiggy? Okay, on the side.
Yeah.
And the 4D experience, which
'Cause now they're gonna
spray
use
water
this,
in your face
or
and
they're gonna
move your
use-
chair.
There's a 7D experience at pinballs, and I don't know.
seven-
I don't even know what the
7D
Ds are.
experience?
No, 7D, and I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I get. It's like how?
Uh,
What?
You walk into the room and a bunch of guys show up, and you're like,
That's a lot of D.
That's a lot of Ds. What's happening? 7Ds. 7D experience. Okay.
Well, I think like the people in charge be like, hey, this is good. It will reduce costs, like Alex was saying. It's like,
Yeah.
well, we can make shows. We can make games. We can make movies.
Oh my God, Joe! It's hilarious that you brought that up because there is a
A movie?
What is it? An AI American.
Oh, yeah, that's what we were
talking about.
documentary.
Yeah, we
Darren
were talking about.
Aronofsky.
Darren Aronofsky.
Like, I like his movies, but
Why would he do this?
'Cause no one will
It's
hire him
fucking
anymore.
garbage. And it actually, thankfully, some people think about it, or some people think it's going to ruin, television and things like that. But they actually released the first episode on YouTube, and it has like 100. It has like 1,000 views or something. So I wanted to fail. Oh, on this day,
Yeah.
1776.
Yeah.
If I go and plug this into YouTube, you'll notice that the fucking AI system cannot handle showing something for more than 10 seconds at a
yeah,
time.
you
They
definitely
always
tell
cut
it's
away.
off, but they use real voice actors. So they're
Fuck!
like, hey, it's not all like we use. Some
Okay, when
people.
I was watching it, it was like at 30,000 views. Now it's at 137,000. But I think honestly, it's because people are like, "What? Let me see this
Yeah.
piece of shit."
It's a train
and
wreck people wanna look
making
at, yeah.
right, making fun of this AI slop that this guy has made, rather than, yeah, they forgot to disable comments because oh my God,
Yeah.
yeah, it is all.
That's what I'm saying.
negative.
Like, this is
100%.
This is
negative.
more here to stay than the fucking 3D glasses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
send
I mean,
all
there's
this
still an
to you.
opportunity. I mean, there's a lot of people that think that the human touch is what makes art, and it's not some
Yes.
asshole typing into
Yes.
a prompt. And like that's the kind of thing that I want to support.
Yeah,
Because a robot
what
can
it
make
is.
you fried rice. I saw the video. It spins the thing. It's
Fried
just like,
rice.
But I'd rather pay a guy to do it. Who has been
Where's
doing.
the love?
Yeah.
The passion.
and I could taste the love.
You taste the love. Probably.
Wait a minute.
What?
Says like spit to you. Goddamn robot.
Oh man.
Now you got the
Didn't you go
robot.
to a robot bar and then the robot broke? And
Yes.
some asshole had to make you drinks?
Yeah. I went to San
Specifically
Antonio.
to a robot bar.
Yeah, like the thing wasn't very good.
Yeah, it had like this
It's
arm that's
the
supposed to be
arm,
pouring all this stuff, and then it didn't work.
It broke down.
And it's throwing shit everywhere.
It wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$20 cocktails.
All right, I
it's cheaper.
sent you all these.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah, that's what I got for this one, but you have.
I got
two.
maybe some good news. Hey, y'all remember The Last of Us HBO season 3?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna be a father.
I'm gonna
gonna
be
be
a dad now. No, the dad's gonna be a dad. You're
is.
gonna be you.
This is not your kid.
God damn it. So he basically, despite the motherfucker saying there is no way, he was insisting, there's no way that HBO's Last of Us show could be wrapped up in just 3 seasons. We need more than 3 seasons. Well, it looks like it'll be wrapped up in 3 seasons.
So I don't think there's a way they can wrap it up in 3 seasons, so we're going to have to skip a
fuck.
ton of shit.
That's hilarious.
Well, I mean, we played the game. There is so much left in The Last of Us.
Yeah, but it's so much boring shit that they could just cut it all out and get to the fucking point.
Do we
In 8
really?
episodes?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it in 8 episodes.
I can do it
I
in
always
one.
thought that they could do it in 8 episodes. Look, so the HBO CEO has suggested that the TV adaptation of The Last of Us could be wrapped up next season. And he said, they said, is The Last of Us season 3's last? And the CEO said, it certainly seems that way. It certainly seems that way. But on decisions like that, we will defer to the showrunners so you can ask them. But previously asked, Craig Manzin had claimed that there was a working to a 4-season plan, basically taking that second half of the third of the second game and breaking it into 2 seasons. And he says there was no way that the narrative could be wrapped up in just 3 seasons. But apparently, the CEO thinks that it's going to be wrapped up in 3 seasons.
Again, give me the call, give me the money. I'll wrap it up in 1 episode.
Yeah.
So like, all we have to do is say, hey, I forgive you. I forgive you too. Hug, bam.
Maybe my
Done.
dad was an asshole for trying to kill an unconscious
Yeah,
9-year-old
bam,
girl
done.
and he had no ability to make like, oh yeah, you're right.
That's
This
the
bad.
end.
Both of the people that we knew were jerks, and then it's possible that everyone can be.
He was
bad
thinking
guy.
5 seasons, but then he said 4 seems like a good number. Some seasons, because of the story we're telling, will need fewer episodes, and some will need more. He recently discussed, as of May last year, that it was going to be a 4-season arc. Naughty Dog's Neil Druckmann, as we all know,
He
stepped
left.
away from the TV adaptation last September, and that's the 3rd season. So the 3rd season is not going to have Druckmann involved. So I'm pretty.
Look, Neil knows his stuff about his own show, and George R. R. Martin knows his stuff about his own books, and so it's like when you have all of the creators of the IPs stepping away, saying this isn't my shit anymore, HBO needs to ring in their showrunners and be like, hey, this wasn't the opportunity to fuck around and make your own shit. We were brought on board to adapt something, not completely rewrite something, which is why House of the Dragon's been sucking, and this season's probably going to be worse. It's why Last of Us Season 3 is probably going to be the last one, and it's probably going to
It's
suck.
just puzzling because the guy was asked, hey, is it going to be this last season? And the CEO of HBO is like, hey, it could be. You know, it could get wrapped up right now. It certainly looks like it's going to get wrapped up that way, but you got to ask the showrunner. And so you would have to think, no, wait a minute. Like, this shit is planned out in advance.
Costs
This
$200
shit is
million.
far in advance. You're not fucking with money like this. Like, we're just going to do this on the whim. Oh, right now he's writing it and he's going to write 10 episodes to wrap this thing up. No, they already fucking know what's going on. And the CEO's probably just playing coy. They, a long time ago, look, probably had a fallout with Neil Druckmann. He left. And Craig Manzon's like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm going to fucking wrap this up in season 3. Lets the CEO know. And then the CEO's like, hey, it certainly looks like it's going to wrap up in 3, but you should ask the showrunner. And that's more like, hey, go ask the showrunner to have more. You guys like it? Go have more. Because in his mind, everybody loves it. It's an HBO hit, and he wants as many seasons as he can get out of it. The CEO's not going to be like, wrap this shit up earlier than
It's
I
making
want
money,
it to.
let's continue.
It's making money. He wants it to continue.
Yeah.
So that has to be it. That Craig Manzon or whatever is done with it at the time. Neil Druckmann left. It's a disaster. They don't want to fucking deal with it no more. Or they don't believe that, what's her name? Bella Ramsey can carry the show herself with Abby's actress. So we'll see. But I think it's good news. Because I was never really looking forward to 5 seasons of this shit or 4 seasons of this shit. So, good news.
Yes, good news for us too.
Yeah.
Don't to see it.
And it just makes me so mad what they did to Ellie in season 2. And I'm not looking. This to me is not Ellie. And so you're creating the show went off the rails. It's not Ellie. I don't know what this is. This is fan fiction at this point by Craig Manzon. And I'm out. Anyways, enough of that. Let's talk about my other story here, which is Arc Raiders not doing too good with its community recently. What a disappointment. Players are not happy with the latest trophy display project because there's no trophy.
But they got birds. How can they be upset?
They got burps. So there's no trophy display at the end of the trophy display project. I just finished the project, where you got to grind like a motherfucker, and you just get a juniper and a guitar as a reward, and it's done. There's no trophy display, no way to exhibit anything. Even the new ducks that I thought it was for, what a disappointment. Just call it farm things and get rewards for a long, boring question, but it's just called a project. You guys ruined my expectations. Yeah, I feel like the team is slower at reacting and fixing things than other previous live service games. I'd like to put forth another case here. There's a huge Arc Raiders duplication glitch that's going on right now, which has many players hoarding mountains of rubber duckies worth millions. This guy extracted
I
with
need to hop on.
2.8 million. 2.8 million in rubber duckies.
Do they stack?
With the exploitation glitch. They must, because you can't, there's only a certain amount of, look at the image here. I don't know how he extracting with all this.
Oh, that's horrible. You
But-
should tell me where I can find this information so I can never use it.
Yeah, so that you can get your expedition done and ship off. But I don't know. I had fun with Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
And I am not playing it anymore. I have no desire to go and play it right now.
When there's new stuff, we can go back.
When there's new stuff, that's what we're waiting for. When there's new maps and
New
new
enemies, screamers.
new maps, new enemies. Joe's screamer idea.
It's great.
Well, you want which screamer do you want? The little
one-
kids?
No, the one that goes underground.
Okay, that's the original screamer. But remember, there's multiple models. You got
Yes.
that screamer. I want the little kids with the, and then there's the little bears,
The mimic ones.
the mimic
yeah.
ones. Yeah, that is fucking cool. But hopefully they'll get there.
It's
But
gonna do it.
I don't know. So Embark needs to kind of keep up. If you're making millions of dollars with your live service, you
'cause-
have to spend a considerable amount of time and effort into staying on top of this, because people are just going to continue to try to exploit and glitch the game. And honestly, it was amazing when the game first started. But, several months in is when...
Well, it's just in time. It's primed. The market is primed and ready for Marathon, Joe.
Yeah,
Well,
you're not
it
wrong.
Could be because some of these numbers are down.
They managed to
because
wait long enough to where...
High Guard came in.
Oh, right. I
Hey,
forgot about
we'll
High
talk,
Guard.
we'll talk about that
How
next
dare you.
episode.
Took 5K people.
5,000 people.
5,000 people from them.
They took 5,000 people away from our
It
Joe,
probably
that's a low blow, man. That's a low blow. Steam charts. I'm going to look up Steam
Probably
charts right now.
9,000. I'm guessing 9,000.
It is 5,489.
Whoa!
5,489. So you're right, Joe.
more on High Guard of the next next one.
Next episode.
I'm surprised. I think Bungie did well with positioning their marathon, because I think people will, at this time, they'll be tired of Arc Raiders. They'll be tired of Battlefield.
Unless Ark puts out
They're
a
already tired.
banger update.
If they do
They're already tired
something
of
else.
Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, and I'm looking around that same time frame, and we have.
It's like Resident Evil's before.
No. Well, yeah, in February, Resident Evil comes out at February 27th, and then the week later is Marathon. But there's nothing really in March that's going to mess with Marathon in that same genre. Toxic Commando, or is that 4-player co-op thing?
John
no.
Carpenter's
Yeah,
one.
sorry.
Crimson Desert, but that's single player. That's why I don't really say it's going to mess with Marathon. And then at the end of March is James Bond, First Light. So perfect. They position themselves perfectly. We're all going to move on to a Marathon, but we'll see if it is a High Guard situation, a Concord situation. And people are saying, hey, Concord 2. Well, now when we play Marathon, you have to say, is this a Concord 3 situation? 'Cause
Marathon's
we already
gonna
had
go
a
over
Concord
100.
2.
Over
High Guard.
100 for sure.
100,000?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah,
sure.
easy.
For
400,
sure.
like,
Here's the thing. Yeah, go
But
ahead.
the-
I think it's like 300, 400,000 easily on
this
launch.
is Bungie we're talking
and
about.
then,
And then it'll dip. But our games always dip. That's not a.
Yeah,
it's not saying the game's a failure. But I mean, if it doesn't go above 100,000 concurrent consistently, then it's a failure, because Sony spent $4 billion on these guys.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I thought this was at least gonna go to 100, but it was close.
100,000. The
It's fucking close.
all-time it ever did, 97,000.
Yeah.
We played it. We will bring you more on it. Short, angry review on it. So thank you all, guys. I think that's going to be it for this one. Yeah. So I want to thank our sponsors. Click the links down below, and we will see you in episode 2, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.